I love this song. Alright, let's continue. After this phrase, here we go. Oh yeah. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No, oregano. No, like victory. Yeah, victory. Yeah, that's the ticket. And so we are off once more across the sands of this desert land of Shapir. Wow, that caravan really got a lot smaller. After a week of traveling, you leave the caravan when it comes within sight of the city of Raseir. The caravan master warns you, Raseir is a dangerous place to be, and bids you be wary of all you meet there. He rears up and salutes you, and you watch the caravan move onward into the desert. You ride alone to the entrance to Raseir and pass through the barred gates which barely open for you. Stay where you are, stranger, or you'll discover how sharp a weapon can be. So you are the one they call the hero of Shapir. Well, understand this. We don't need no stinking heroes around here. Do I make myself clear? Ow. Do I make myself clear? Yes. See that you obey all the rules posted around town. Rule number 1, strangers must always carry their visa. Do you have your visa? Already breaking the rules, are you? Here's your visa. Don't leave town without it. Well, this place is the worst. See a dark, foreboding passage leading south. The street sign reads, you must carry your visa at all time. The windows have bars on them. These guards look tough. Tough and well-disciplined fighters. Well, hello? The guard does not respond. The paint on the sign is starting to chip, but it seems to indicate that this is the Blue Parrot Inn. So just inside the gate is an inn. Let's check it out after we save it. Of all the gin joints in all the world, you had to walk into this one. A hush comes over the bar as people notice you and eye you sullenly. Will you look at what crawled in from the desert? He's been out in the sun so long his hair's gone yellow. Now, Wilmer, he is a stranger to our fair city. You wouldn't want to give the wrong opinion about the hospitality of Raseir. Come here, stranger. I see you have already made the acquaintance of Kaveen, our illustrious captain of the Raseirian Guard. So perhaps you already have an idea of Raseirian hospitality. Come here, sit down, and let us have a little chat, you and I. Okay. Well, hello. Welcome to the Blue Parrot. I am Ferrari, Signor Ferrari. Sit down, my dear sir. Relax. You are among friends here. Very kind of you. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like a man with a mission. I like that in a man. But perhaps a word of caution. In a city such as Raseir, there are many depths to the problems. Do not try to change things here too quickly. You will find that the system is not so bad once you get used to it. However, it would be very dangerous to try to alter that system. You might make enemies. Enough of such morbid thoughts, though. Perhaps we should share a drink in honor of our new relationship. Would you prefer Raseirish coffee or a ginsling? Ginsling sounds fine. A wise choice. I dislike a man who doesn't drink. It reveals a distinct lack of trust, and you can trust me, my good sir. Wilmer, a drink for our young friend. Let us drink to our fortunate meeting. The drink is sweet with a very bitter aftertaste. It has an odd, almost chemical taste. You feel strange for a few seconds, but the feeling passes. Ferrari starts to ask you some very probing questions, but you evade most of them. You are a very closed-mouthed individual. You handled your drink very well. I trust you will handle yourself in Raseir as well. We will reserve a room here for you tonight. You will need to return here before dark, for it is forbidden to be out at night. Join me this evening and we will talk some more. I have some information which may prove useful to you. I will see you later. I have some thinking to do now. Okay. Is that a dead parrot? Yep, an ex-parrot had one too many. Ginsling. Actually, it's just pining for the fjords. And how are you, good sir? Well, doesn't want to talk to me. He glances nervously over at Signor Ferrari. What about you, barkeep? You have anything to tell me? What are these drinks you're selling? We sell water for 50 centimes, Raseirish coffee for 75 centimes, and ginslings for 1 dinar. What about water? Is there not a fountain here? Where else can you get water in this city? The waterman only comes once a week. Waterman? The emir's man sells a week's worth of water for 10 dinars. Huh. You don't have a fountain here, huh? If you wish to order a drink, order one. Otherwise, go away. Alright. Well, goodbye. Get lost, punk. Okay. My apologies. Didn't mean to offend. Well, let's see here. I guess we should explore the city. Oh, it's so dark here. You must carry your visa at all times is the sign on the street. The mountains beyond the buildings to the south. I guess we'll head south on You Must Carry Your Visa at All Times Boulevard. You are being watched. Rules must be obeyed. Follow the system. Let's see if we can get to the plaza, which is maybe due south. These streets are laid out very similarly. It looks like Plaza the Fountain. Cracked and dry fountain is a pitiful sight. There's no water in here, is there? The window was manufactured by MS Window Co. Microsoft Window. The alley is securely blocked by a barricade of boards. The street closed by order of Kaveen. Kaveen was that captain of the guard, huh? Can't go anywhere. And there aren't any merchants out. I wonder if there are merchants in the alleyways. You assume this van once contained a decorative plant. Hello, where can I find directions? The guard gives us a vicious glare before moving on. Okay, some men are more equal than others. Everything not mandatory is forbidden. Now, the signs on these streets are very interesting. The sign hints at the presence of a formerly successful business. Unfortunately, it appears that the regime change took its toll on this as well. Is there any magic in these streets? No magic in this area. Can we open these doors? Obviously, they're boarded up. Yeah, no effect. Maybe we should cast reversal on ourselves, just in case we need the protection. What about these doors? Hello? Is anyone home? No one hears you knocking. Hello? A demented tapping on the door's far side. Creepy. Yeah, we can't walk over to that door and do it. Very strange. Hello? No one hears you knocking. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything to do. Anything in this worn case? No sign of any plant light. You run your fingers through the earth in the case, but it seems the plants that used to grow in here have been uprooted completely. Okay, well, what time is it? We have to be back at the inn by sunset mid-afternoon, so pretty close. Pretty close to running out. Awkwardly, we're going in the same direction. Alright, hopefully I don't get lost. I don't have a map. I'm going to bump up the game speed and we'll just go quickly back to the Gate Plaza, maybe. rather ritzy sign. Oh, red sources may be watered on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Green sources may be watered every other Wednesday. Yeah, nothing to see. Ooh. Nothing. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, we're lost, aren't we? I like the street sign. The glare, dust in the merchant stall. Hello? The stall must have been looted of its contents long before our arrival. Alright, whoops. The residence appears to have been abandoned. No one hears us knocking. Alright. This is futile. There's nothing in these streets, huh? Let's try and head back the way we came, or something. Not really sure how we're gonna get back. This way, I guess. Oh, Prince Adam is a little discouraged. There doesn't seem to be any way to save this city. We made it back to the fountain, and now we just head north. Hopefully this is north. Yes, we can see the desert to the north. It's still mid-afternoon. Let's journey out into the desert. Maybe there's something to do out there. By order of Kaveen, you are not allowed to leave the city without showing your visa, yellow-haired dog. Your papers are in order. You may pass. Very well. The Saurus is an amazing beast. The steed must have remained at the gate, awaiting your future need while you carried on your business in Raseir. That is very, very nice. I wonder if my green Saurus would have done that. The mirror is not the brightest, huh? Alright, well, I guess we'll just wander the desert for a little bit. See if there's anything to see. Nope. Wow, this guy's not running away. Is he gonna help us fight? Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't read that, unfortunately. Oh, this guy's good. Hey, now. Oh. Alright. Yeah, easy peasy. Triumph gloriously over the brigand. So it looks like this Saurus needs some time to gather his strength back before we can hop back on him once he gets hit. That's really cool. Well done, Saurus. Can you take me back to the city of Raseir? Your Saurus's natural homing instinct quickly sets you on the right path. Amazing creature. Let's see, what time is it? Sunset approaches. Okay, let's get back to the inn. If we get locked out of the city, we might have to spend all night outside. Wait a minute. Visa, please. Your papers are in order. By order of Kaveen, you must have a pleasant stay. Indeed. Well, let's go talk to Signor Ferrari, was it? Come join me here, my dear sir. You are still a novelty in Raseir, and I take a vested interest in all things new. It is time we discussed some things together, you and I. Well, nice to see you again, Mr. Ferrari. I wish to tell you a story, a fable that has a moral. How you choose to react to this moral is your own life. Okay. As you well know, the old Emir was deposed last year, and his brother took over the palace. Raseir used to be a place with very few laws and restrictions, a place where the streets were filled with people and merchants, and water flowed free from the fountain. Well, that sounds a lot better than today's Raseir. That has changed with the coming of Kaveen and his master. Kaveen's master. A new order has been established. The weak have perished or fled. Only the strong who adapted remain. Those that could not adapt were destroyed. You are strong, but it remains to be seen how adaptable you are. It would be a great shame for you to wind up in Kaveen's dungeons. Enough of that for now. I have someone I would like you to meet. Oh, Ugarte, I would like to introduce you to Adam III. I am very pleased to make your acquaintance. I have heard much about you already. Ugarte here provides an invaluable service to this community. He obtains things for others which are otherwise unattainable. For a nominal fee, of course. It seems he has some information for you. A rumor, perhaps, that may influence your actions. I will be happy to share such information for, say, 5 dinars. Sure. Gavin has sent the word out to his men that you are to be watched at all times. It seems that someone is very interested in your actions. You should be aware that Gavin does not usually greet strangers at the gate. You were expected. Why would he take an interest? There is the little matter of a prophecy to be fulfilled, and this one may be the one. I suspected before that you were a very dangerous man to have around, Adam. It seems I am correct. Still, it will be very interesting to see how this game plays out. You may stay tonight in the first room past the door on the left. Thank you. Oh, you are most welcome, sir. Most welcome. Let's see, did you say there was a prophecy? It is said that someone is waiting for someone to open a door to something. I have had no desire to learn more about it. Some things dealing with magic are best left alone. Someone? Gavin is not the person in charge of Raseir, although he would like to believe otherwise. Who's in charge of Raseir? About that one I can say no more. It is said that the whisper of his name will draw his attention. I have no wish for him to notice me. Okay, very interesting. What do you know of this prophecy, Ferrari? I have very little interest in such matters. And the someone? I do not believe in such superstition as Ugarte. Still, the man who caused the overthrow of the Emir is not a person whose name to use in vain. Not a person whose name to use in vain. Well, what else can you tell me about this city? I came to Raseir a little over a year and a half ago now. A man of my stature has no problem making a profit out of any situation. It is not profit that brought me here, though. I came seeking... but I see that I am boring you. Enough of that subject. You're not boring me at all. And have you ever been to Shapir? There is nothing about Shapir which interests me, except for what you have told me. What about those elementals that plagued Shapir? Anything like that happen here? I have little interest in such matters. Fair enough. What about you, Gargi? What can you tell me about this town? There is much profit to be made here if a man keeps his eyes open for opportunity. Indeed. And Shapir? It would be hard for someone such as myself to make a living there, so I have heard. There are so few laws to work around. Yeah, so what do you do exactly? I do what I can to help those poor unfortunates who live around here. Water is my specialty. Look, since the fountain has dried up, the only place to get water is from the Emir's men. The only place other than myself, that is. It is surprising how much water is worth to one who is thirsty. Why did the fountain dry up? Well, since the fountain does not give water, it stands to reason that someone has to. And you would not believe how much the Emir's men charge for water. It is a crime. Fortunately, my prices are much more affordable. What are your prices? I will refill your water skins for only 20 dinars. It is a bargain compared to what the Emir's men charge for it. I thought the Emir charged 10 dinars for a week's worth of water. I don't think I'm going to buy any money from him. Alright, gentlemen. Well, I am exhausted. I accidentally clicked when he talked, so, good night, Ferrari. Ferrari just frowns at us. Very well. We go to the room Ferrari told us about. Now this video is turning out very long, but I'm just going to power through. Is that a rat? Hey, it's a mouse. You slept fitfully, dreaming of rat-like monsters pulling at you. In your dream, you felt cruelly exposed, but you recovered. Signor Ferrari sends his regrets, but he had some rather disturbing news. He will talk to you this evening. Please give me a coffee after that night's sleep. I am very tired. The coffee has been boiled for hours, it would appear, and it best resembles brown ooze. You can understand why people remember Raseirish coffee. Where'd Ferrari go? That is Signor Ferrari to you, punk. Okay, excuse me, where did Signor Ferrari go? He is to be respected and obeyed, and he does not answer to you. Yeah, I guess I'm not privy to that information. Alright, farewell. Get lost, punk. Well, what are we gonna do today? Go back out in the desert? We slept fitfully. Does that mean our stamina's low? No, our stamina's fine. Let's go back in the desert, I guess. Sorry. No one is permitted? I wasn't expecting that. No one is permitted to leave the city today without letters of envoy by order of Kaveen. Letters of envoy? Come on. I have my visa. Is this it? No, that's my source. Ah, it's the title and registration for the red source. That's clever. Alright, here's my visa. That's... Come on. Oh. Well, I guess we can practice our spells in the alleyways. Alright, what spells are we going to cast? The useful ones, of course. You know, we didn't cast Force Bolt in the city, but actually, did I see it bouncing? Yeah, it bounces, that's cool. Oh, we hit our hand. That's very cool how it bounces. Alright, and the fire. Let's just cast it out into the sky. No, this is actually pretty dumb. Prince Adam should not be drawing attention to himself like that. Let's bump the game speed up to a reasonable amount, and I guess we'll wander the city streets. Oh, what's this? This street has been barricaded off. The sign reads, "Road closed by order of Kaveen." Alright. Can we just climb through? I'm curious what's on the other side. What happens if we burn it? Nothing. Or force our way through it? Or levitate over it? No, nothing. Can't get across. Okay. Alright, that's not helpful. What happens if we go this way? This road has been closed by order of Kaveen. You may not pass. Why not? You are not permitted to ask questions in Raseir. This place is the worst. Why would anyone live here instead of go to Shapir? I guess it costs money to join that caravan. What about this road? Can we go down here? No. Road closed. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a boring day. Alright, where are we? To the north? No, we don't want to go back to the gate. We want to go south. Can we go this way? Okay, we can go this way. Good. No, what? Come on, you may not pass. Alright. I forget where we were going. Let's make sure this is to the south. Good. Ooh, what's this? Ahead of you lies the now lifeless Plaza of the Fountain. The plaza itself seems to be far from lifeless at the moment, though. You see several people gathered in the south part of the plaza. Your reversal spell is wearing off. Well, we can't cast magic near this, so it's just gonna have to wear off. Is that Ugarte? Do not interfere. Hero, you must help me. Do something. The swords of the guards press deeper into your skin. There are no heroes in this town. You of all men should know that, Ugarte. I know very little. What is going on? I am innocent of any wrongdoing. If you're so innocent, then what is this? Oh. I don't know how that water bag could have gotten there. Someone must have planted it on me. Water skins under your tunic, Ugarte. You know that smuggling water is a crime against the state. You also know what we do to criminals like you. No, no, please, I'm innocent. I do not know how it got there. No. Hero, help. There's nothing we can do. This is the fate of anyone who breaks the rules of this city. Remember this, and see that you do not suffer the same fate. Whoa. I hope you are smart enough to learn this lesson. You do not want to see the dungeons of Raseir. Wow. That was dramatic. Can we, do anything with that water? Yeah, what would there be to do? I wonder if we can follow them at a distance. We'll keep our distance. Ah, no, we cannot. Yeah. I was just checking out the city. Don't mind me. I wonder if we can go this way. Let's see, this is the west. No, they're still barring it. Closed. All these streets are closed. Alright, we'll go back to the inn. Oh. If you are truly a hero, follow me. Wow, okay. I'm a hero. You see an open doorway. Quickly, before the guards come. Absolutely. Please, you must help me. Take off your clothes. I must leave the city before I am forced to marry Kaveen. I've heard you are a hero. With your help, I can be out of the city before nightfall. Forced to marry Kaveen, that sounds awful. I wish to disguise myself as you and leave with your visa, so please let me exchange clothes with you. First of all, how are you? Greetings, hero. I am glad you have come to my aid. Let's see, you said you were forced to marry Kaveen? He is a brutal man. I do not like the way he looks at me. One day he took my father and me down to the dungeons to watch the torturing of prisoners. He had the same kind of look as he watched their pain. I will not marry him. Wow. And you're just gonna go out into the desert? I know how to survive in the desert. It is my home. Before Ad Avis took over the city, I roamed it freely at will. The caravan is but a day's ride ahead of me. I will catch it easily. Do you say Ad Avis? I fear and hate him more than Kaveen. It is he who destroyed my uncle Aris and made Raseir the terrible place it now is. Ad Avis was my uncle's vizier. There are only two passions to Ad Avis, complete power and complete control. He will stop at nothing to gain those. Well, it is, nice to finally put a name to the face. Now I should tell you, the Emir is actually alive and well. He was transformed into a Saurus, and Aziza in Shapir is currently taking care of him. Oh, it is so good to know my husband, my uncle, is still alive. He is such a kind and friendly man. Yes. Well, are you going to journey to Shapir? I will travel with the caravan back to Shapir. I know the Sultan Harun al-Rashid. He will let me stay at his palace. Yeah, the Sultan is very kind, isn't he? The Sultan is like a father to me. I will be glad to see him again and listen to his poetry. His poetry, huh? I didn't know the Sultan liked poetry. Please, I have so little time. Okay. Yeah, Shima gave us a spare change of clothes. You can have these clothes. You hand her the spare change of clothes that Shima packed for you. Thank you so very much. Now we will, of course, look away. No, I said look away. The room is lavishly appointed in the manner of an emir's palace. Good thing Shima packed a wig for us as well. How do I look? Do you think this will fool anybody? It's so nice not to have to wear a stupid veil. Please, in order to leave the city, I need one more thing, although it will be dangerous for you. I must have your visa. That's a tough ask. You do know that I need my visa, right? I must hurry. I must hurry before the eunuchs discover I am gone. Kaveen will have the city searched. Please, may I have your visa? Yes, you can have my visa. Thank you ever so much. In return for your favors, I can only give you a token. Here is my mirror. You have but to show it to any woman in the palace, and she will aid you. Again, my thanks, and may fortune favor you. Farewell. Fantastic. Now we just need to figure out how to get to the palace. Wait until she clears the alleyway before you leave, Effendi. Of course. What's your name? Yes, it is good to see one with manners in Raseir. Thank you for aiding my mistress. I am called Maizun. And Zayishah, what's her name? I have been a servant to Zayishah since she was little, and her slave since Avis made slaves. I will do anything for her. Did you say you're a slave? I am called Maizun. Oh, I didn't know there were slaves. Tell me about Avis. He has a snake's eyes and hates all women. What can you tell me about this Raseir? The city has been destroyed by Kaveen and Avis. Yes, Kaveen is a hard man, is he not? Kaveen will not marry Zayishah. I will kill him myself before I will let him have her. Are you a fighter then? Anything else you can tell me? Kaveen finds great pleasure in the pain of others. Did you hear Ugarte, the water seller, was just taken prisoner? I do not know how I would have located you if it had not been for Kaveen arranging that arrest for you to witness. Hang on, he arranged that arrest? I can tell you but little about the arrest. But he arranged it, huh? Wait, so he knew about Ugarte? I can tell you but little. Okay, that's not helpful. Discarded harem attire. Will that be helpful to me? I don't think so. Okay. Did you hear me tell Zayishah about the Emir being okay? He was a kind man, and it is good to hear he is still alive, but I do not know whether he should be reinstated as Emir once he regains his human form. His lack of judgment is partially responsible for getting Avis in power to begin with. I get that. What do you know about the Sultan of Shapir? The Sultan, may he reign forever, will care for Zayishah and Shapir, if she can but get there. Have you ever been to Shapir? I only know that Zayishah will be safe there. Okay, well, good luck. May good fortune favor you, Effendi. Farewell. If you need a place of safety in the palace sometime, the harem will welcome you for the aid you gave my mistress. I shall tie a veil from the battlements at night to guide you. Thank you greatly, Effendi, hero. And he's just now realizing he has no idea how to get to the palace. Hello? Sorry, where's the palace? She's not going to answer, yeah. Alright. Well then, how are we going to get to the palace? Let's see. I wonder if the streets are now open to us. I think so. I think this used to be closed off earlier. Let's see what happens when we walk down here. I'll make it fast for you guys. Wow, we just learned a lot. Avis. He has the eyes of a snake, did they say? The eyes of a snake, yeah. Oh, actually, I remember the brief glimpse of a face we saw in Aziza, the Enchantress's home. Yes, it was the dark face with red eyes like a snake. Alright, this looks promising. Oh, an order from a guard is a rule. Which way should we go on this street? Let's try to the... Okay, nope, wrong way. We're heading north to the desert. What about if we go this way on an order from a guard is a rule street? An order from a guard is a rule street. Very catchy. This doesn't look... Oh, hang on. The mosaic is cracked and dirty. You're in the palace across from the You're in the plaza across from the palace gates. We found the palace. This is promising. I wish to speak with the Emir. My name is Prince Adam III. Interference with a guard and his duties is a punishable offense. I am a priest. I am a king, excuse me. I'm a king. Nobody seems to be listening. I'm not a king, I'm a prince. Yeah, you knew it. I almost wonder if I try to get in these doors if they'll kill me. You would need to do something about the guards first. Well, I can do something about these guards. Let's hide behind this pillar. Oh, nope. We decide. We have a vision of what would happen if I cast Flame Dart. They would destroy us. 4 is too many. Can I block these guys? What's something I can do? What if we hid and cast something like Detect Magic? Nope. Before you can even begin, the guards are at your side with swords drawn. next time. Be more selective about where you cast your spells. Well, I don't see how we're going to get in if we can't fight them or cast spells there. What if I cast spells from here? Flame dart that way. Well, they didn't see it, but I'm not able to actually get it there. There must be some sort of bend in the plaza that's keeping me from seeing the palace. Well, is there any magic around here? No magic in this area. Okay, well, let's get back to the inn, I suppose. I don't think there's anything I can do. I'm not sure if I can get there from here, but seems to be the right direction. East, is it? Yeah. Oh. Quick glance at the skyline tells you how much in decline the city is. I think we're heading east. Everything not mandatory is forbidden. I've seen this street sign before. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to make it. Everything not mandatory is forbidden. Let's stay on the street. How's our mana? Should we practice? No, we're low. Oh. I guess we'll stay on everything not mandatory is forbidden. Yeah, and we found the fountain. How about that? I wonder if there's any... that water's still there. It hasn't dried up. What time is it? Sunset approaches. We better get back to the inn. I wonder if Ferrari's back at the inn. It is a pity about our friend Ugarte, is it not? I can see you are as broken up by the affair as I am. However, it seems she asked someone the wrong questions about you. That was just a performance put on for your benefit this morning. It was a performance. Kaveen has known about Ugarte's water smuggling for a long time. A most dangerous man, Kaveen. Almost as dangerous as you are. Indeed. Please do not disturb me. I need to think. Oh, seriously? Can I get you a drink? Would you like me to buy you a drink? If you wish to buy a drink, you must go talk to Wilmer. But, okay. Well, I guess we'll just call it a night. Oh, this rat again. It's a mouse. Obviously graduate of the famous Adventurers Correspondence School. Can we... I want to look at my... Okay. I wanted to look at my polka dot boxers, but I can't. As you enter in the morning, the sounds of the bar go still. It has been a pleasure dealing with you, my dear sir. What does that mean? Good morning. Ferrari avoids your greeting as he studiously swats flies. What's wrong? Ferrari avoids your eye and your question as he studiously swats flies. Well, can we order some coffee? How do we order coffee? What do you want? Coffee, please. Best resembles brown ooze. Oh, I don't think we drank the coffee last time, maybe. Tastes very bitter, yet the flavor is oddly likable. Alright, well, goodbye. Get lost, punk. Goodbye to you, Ferrari. I'm sorry I have somehow offended you. Oh, what is this? You are under arrest for breaking the law of Raseir on this day, the 29th of the Serpent year of the Jinn. Come quietly or you will be taken by force. You briefly consider struggling with the guards, but realize that there are just too many of them. What did we do to break the law? What law did we break? You follow the guards through the dark streets, past the gates of the palace, and into the dungeon of Raseir. I wonder if we need to reload. We didn't mean to break any rules. After being dragged to the dungeon of the palace, you are roughly searched, beaten, and questioned by the guards. They warned you that Kaveen will be coming soon to personally question you, and that you won't enjoy it. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and save it as number 7. Hello? The cat just stares suspiciously at you. What's your name? The cat just stares suspiciously at you. Cat is thin and looks as if he has been recently beaten. Huh. Well, let's see here. The sound of many boots are marching and several guards are talking outside the door. Alright, let's keep it calm. My name is Prince Adam III. I come from Shapir. I'm a friend of Shima and Shamin. You tell the Kata about your friendship with his cousin Shima. That must be Sharaf. My heart says that you are a friend, yet my mind fears you are a trap. Is there not some token you can show me to prove what I say? Well, they took all my stuff, but they left this pin. A pin like that can only be seen by a friend, such as its magic. You must be very trusted by my people to gain such a thing. Well, Kata friend, let us escape this very dangerous place. You are Sharaf, correct? My name, Sharaf, means honor. Yes, Shima told me about the underground here. The resistance consists of many of the guards and townsfolk who rebel against the tyranny of the new emir. You know, I heard the new emir was bad, but I heard his master at Avis is even worse. Of such things I do not know what to say. And Kaveen is a brute, isn't he? Kaveen is the most feared man in all Raseir, although rumor has it he is not the most powerful. Yes, and Avis, we have heard, is more powerful. Now, do you have some idea on how we can escape? There is a concealed passageway somewhere outside this cell. I have helped others escape by passageways before, but this is the first I have been trapped in a cell. I am not easily captured. Well, I can open this door easily enough. Do you say this is the first time you've been captured? Or no, you've been captured before. I was captured when a former member of the underground betrayed us, and the guards found where I stayed. He's told us about the underground, but I want to see if there's... Yeah, we can ask about the emir. The new emir is but a fool, and the underground will soon depose him. Anything else you can tell me? It is rumored that Kaveen is but a tool for someone more cruel and powerful, someone who uses magic to rule Raseir. What do you know of magic? The magic of the kata is subtle, an oil lamp that never burns out, a door that always opens to your touch, a pin that can only be seen by friends. Yes, indeed. Well, I have magic of a more unsubtle nature. Let's make sure we cast it on the keyhole. I have heard from others in the underground that there is a concealed passage in the room outside the cell. You hear the sound of guards talking just outside the door. We better hurry. Let's grab my stuff. The entrance to the passageway should be here. Yes, it is here. Lend your strong shoulder to the task. I have helped others escape through the secret passageways. Do not fear. I will lead you to safety through the passageways, Kata friend. Perhaps before you leave, you should pick up your equipment over there near the cell. Yes, I was trying to. But do not dally too long, or the guards will surely come. Yes, pick it up. And go fast. Oh. The Kata leads you through dark passages under the palace to a secret exit into the Raseir streets. If I understand correctly, you are he who defended Shapir from those magical elementals, and you are now here to liberate our fair city. I am impressed by your sense of honor, yet despite your previous heroics, I think you will need assistance in taking down the entire Raseirian regime. I believe you should lay low for now, friend of the Kata. If you are captured again, they will surely kill you on sight. Tomorrow night, the underground will launch an attack on the palace in an attempt to overthrow the emir. If you can manage to stay out of Kaveen's hands for one more day, you would be a very valuable ally to us. Thank you. My thanks to you also, hero friend. So tomorrow night, was it? Tomorrow. Yeah, we've already heard that. I want to see if there's more to talk about this plan tomorrow. Alright. Anything else he can tell us? The grandmothers of our grandmothers' grandmothers were born in this place. Kata have lived here since before there was even a city. No one can keep the Kata from their home. The Kata will come back. We are little folk, yes. Still, we can bring down the state. Yes, alright. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Well, let's ask about place to go. Safety. I do not know what to say. Yeah, we're gonna have to find our own way to lay low. Can we crouch behind these barrels? Can we hide in the barrel? You have no need for an empty barrel, yeah? Alright, well, farewell. You are right. Our chances of avoiding capture will be greater if we split up. Do not return to the Blue Parrot. Those scoundrels will not hesitate to turn you in once they hear Kaveen is looking for you. Avoid the guards at all cost, as they will soon know of our escape. May we both fare well, hero friend. This passage leading back to the Raseirian dungeon from which you escaped. I think they're going to figure out that we traveled through that passageway. We better not try to go in there, although I am curious what happens if we try to go in there. You have no wish to return to the dungeon. Okay, there wasn't anything else to do. I would have thought hiding in that little passageway would be a pretty good way to lay low, but Prince Adam does not think so. What is this? You find you cannot move. The man before you has a low, pleasant voice and eyes like a snake. Adams the Third, I am your friend. Remember my voice, remember my face. Trust me, I am your friend. You try to struggle, but your body will not obey. You cannot even close your eyes, but you try to avoid his gaze. There is something about his eyes. I am your friend and you trust me. Trust in my words, trust in my eyes. Look in my eyes and trust me. You look at his eyes and cannot look away. They seem to glow. His words seem to whirl around in your head. Adam the Third, I am your friend. Obey now your friend, Adavis. Obey now my words. Obey now my voice. Trust in your friend and obey me. You find yourself relaxing. You are with a friend. His eyes are gentle. Adam the Third, you know me. I am your friend, Adavis, who helped you escape from the dungeons of Raseir. Together we seek to aid our friend Emir Eris. I was his trusted vizier, remember? You find yourself nodding at this humble gentleman. To end the evil reign of Kaveen and restore our friend the Emir Eris, together we must go out into the desert. We must journey to the Forbidden City and recover the magic item that will break the spell upon the Emir. We need to get the statue of Iblis. Yes, you know this is something you've got to do, but you frown as you try to remember something we heard about Iblis. You remember the statue of Iblis, don't you? It has remarkable powers and can break any spell it touches. We need to take the statue to Aris, our friend. Together let us save the city of Raseir. He puts his arms on your shoulders and you smile. Here is a man of great wisdom that you have trusted and respected, and he needs your help. Together you will save the Emir. You and Adavis will get the statue of Iblis. You there, try walking through the door now. No, fool, pass through it. Oh, get out of the way. You have no idea how or why you got here, but it is nice to be able to help such a nice man. I cannot be mistaken. My translation of the prophecy must be correct. It must be you. Of all the stupid heroes in the world, I had to be cursed with you. What is wrong? How does it go? For 1,000 years and a year, Iblis will be bound. I know that it has been 1,001 years to this very day, so that must be correct. Beneath the tombstones of the city that he once did found. This is the Forbidden City, there is no doubt of that. Then comes a hero from the Northland, led unto despair. You are the only hero that I have found recently. It must be you, and I have no doubt you will despair before I am through with you. Passing through the door unopened that he will find there. The door, accursed door, why can you not pass through it? When the moonlight shines between the dragon's jaws and is caught and held there by scorpion's claws. The moon! It is not due to rise between the two constellations until tomorrow. How can I be wrong? I will not be denied. I cannot be wrong. It did not say 1,001 years and a day. No. But how can the moon be where it cannot be? You're the hero. Answer me. How can the moon... Answer me how the moon can be between the dragon and the scorpion. Let's save it just in case I do say something wrong here and he kills me. I don't know. Your friend ignores you, is concentrating intensely on the door. Can we ask about the door? Questions! You have nothing better to do than waste my time. Let me think. Bow it, you, so you'll be silent. You find that you have no desire to speak. Passing through the door. What is it about that door? Door with stars, constellations. The scorpion and the dragon are on the door, and it must be when the moon shines upon the door that you may pass through it. Let me see now. Where's the moon now? The moon is to the southeast, but the door is facing north. The moonlight will not pass over us enough to cast light upon the door. Why is this happening to me? After all these years of planning, how can so many things go wrong? Well, hero from the Northland, are you so powerful a magician that you can move the moon from its orbit and force it to shine on the door? Or are you so strong that you can bend light? What can you say or do that will let you pass the door? You find that you can speak and move your arms again, but you can't seem to move your legs. Well, I can fetch the moon. No, that wouldn't be a good idea. Right. I'm not thinking clearly. Can I calm Adavis down? Not a good idea. I don't know, that seems like a good idea. Can I hurt him? You wouldn't think of harming such a friend. Oh, right, good point. Alright, well, I guess the answer is, no, I can't get in, but we're buddies, right? Enough! You do not want to make me angry. Well, how can I get the moon to shine on that door? Oh, hang on. I can reflect it. You whip the mirror out of your pocket and carefully direct the reflected moonlight between the constellations. At last! Now how does the rest of the prophecy go? And at last the hero, he who waits behind, shall see, while Iblis rises by the dark one, and the light shall flee. By the name of Suleiman, so shall this be. Now you know all you need to know. Go in there and bring me the statue of Iblis. Wow. For a few moments your mind is overwhelmed by the squalling, whirling wind. Then the euphoric feeling starts to fade, and you stand alone in the darkness. The past few hours are hazy in your memory. You remember only one thing clearly. You are here to find the statue of Iblis. Okay. Save it once more. It's difficult to judge where you are going in this darkness. It's also very dangerous. Hang on a second. We have something that will help with that, don't we? Yes, indeed. Ooh, it's still hard to see. On the other side of the stalactites and stalagmites, you see the darkness of a very deep chasm. Good thing you have this light to light your way. This lamp to light your way. Yeah, this magical lamp is working out nicely with the lighting. Fantastic. The rock glistens with moisture. Well, looks like we can go this way. Interesting. The rushing river surges from above to form a raging waterfall. Let's slow this down a little bit. What is that? There appears to be an opening in the rocks, but it's hard to see from this side of the river. Wonder if we can just levitate up. It's not a good place to levitate. What about over here? The glow in this cavern comes from phosphorescent fungi. The stream flows swiftly to a waterfall which disappears into a great cavern far, far below. Can I levitate here? No. Can I climb? You lack the skill, of course. What if we calm things down? Didn't help. What if we fetch that log? I don't think we can do that. Let's try again. No. Okay. Can't fetch the log. Is there any magic in here? There's an aura of magic throughout this room. What if we trigger it? Where is the magic? Maybe the wind is magical. No. Is the waterfall magical? Is this strange looking phosphorant fungi magical? Maybe we should charge our weapon just in case and protect ourselves with reversal. Alright. What is that? There appears to be an opening in the rocks, but it's hard to see from this side of the river. Alright, let's cross the river. Are we gonna have to jump? Or where does it get close? This is gonna be I think a little tricky to time. Nope. Yes, the swift current overwhelms us. Alright, what if we use the hand on it? Got it, and got it. We had to time it just right. Alright, now what do these rocks look like? Careful examination of the air hole in the rocks above reveals that there are some loose stones that hold the structure together. There are small fissures running between its base and the rocks above. I'm not really sure what that means. Let's just carry on. Looks like this is the path forward. Uh-oh. Ooh, we're being blown back. We can't make it through, huh? Oh, hang on. I see. The wind from up ahead is sucking through this cavern. And it's not very strong in this room because it's such a big cavern, but over there it gets narrow. So, let's see. We need to dam up that hole. Let's see if we can force the rocks. The rocks shake, but they're well supported at the base. What if we hit it at the base then? There you go. The wind no longer blows as fiercely as before. Perfect. Let's see if... Oh, was that... We're so exhausted that everything hurts? Maybe. Alright, try not to fall down. I think that's... Yeah, the door through which we entered the Forbidden City has closed behind you. Your reversal spell is worn off. Oh, that's what that symbol was. Is this a doorway that we can go through? A red glow. Ooh, hot. The heat of this room is painful. You feel the sweat pour down from you and hear it sizzle on the ground below. There is the distinct odor of brimstone around you. Can we calm the fire down? As your calm spell takes effect, the flames from the geysers cease. The room still remains unbearably hot, though. Can we calm again? Calm. Is it magical heat? There is magic throughout this room. Can we trigger the heat somehow? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we should have been practicing our trigger spell and detect magic spell. Maybe that would have given us more. What about the water elemental? We have a feeling that using that would not be a good idea. What about air? Can we blow? Oh, the fire came back. Alright, let's calm it. And then let's make our way. It's your calm spell. Takes effect. Hang on, is there lava? Molten lava. Okay, we will not step in lava. Where's this path? Let's calm the geysers again, since I know it wears off now. This is why we've been practicing our calm spell, I guess. Good. Yep. I think we made it. Excellent. Alrighty. Ooh, oh! Well, that was one way down, but it hurt a lot. Ow. How badly did it hurt? 75, that's not so bad. Ooh, we're out of mana. Let's take a mana pill. Ooh, are we good on water? Mostly full. Phew. Okay, can we rest down here? Being unable to see sky, stars, or sun in these caves, you have lost all perception of time. You feel disoriented and decide not to rest now. It's not really the time that I'm worried about, but my health and stamina, but okay. Let's see. All you can see is the pocket of cavern in which you stand, solid rock on all sides, in a massive doorway. The great ancient doors stand guard, as they have for 1,001 years. Okay, I think our mind is starting to clear of this fog. Let's check if there's magic in here. There's a subtle residue of magic in this room. Once great and powerful, it is now dormant. So we are in the Forbidden City. Zayishah told us about this city. Let's see, can we open the doors? The great ancient door easily resists your tiny spell. Oh, maybe we need to practice this. It's only 93. Let's practice this spell while we chat about what we remember from Zayishah. She told us that the Forbidden City held the statue of Iblis. Hang on. Iblis was trapped here. Iblis was evil. He was trapped in a statue by the great Suleiman. And Ad Abbas mentioned Suleiman. I feel like we shouldn't free Iblis. Oh, we hear a deep echoing voice. None shall enter, none shall pass, but he who speaks the name of power. Speak now the name of power. The name of power, well... let's try Suleiman. I mean, he beat Iblis and captured him. You hear a sound of thunder. Excellent. Is there any magic in here? The strong aura of magic is around the treasure in this room. An even stronger sense of magic radiates from the rune beyond the far door. Magical treasure, huh? There's that treasure. All that glitters is not gold. Is it? The stalactite has shattered your dreams of becoming a hero. Was that just luck? Was that just bad luck, or is it when I cast a trigger spell? I must be triggering the magical stalactite. Okay. But I can detect magic. Can I fetch some treasure? Whoa. We were tripped by a trap. We really fell for it. As the ground closes up around you, your last thoughts are, this is really the pits. Okay, it looks like casting magic is not so good. Looks like armor of gold. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Well, yeah, we've seen it all before. We're prince. A glow illuminates this chamber. It flows from an object high atop the strange structure before you. At the sight of the glowing object, you feel irresistibly drawn forward. Your feet seem to move with a will of their own. As you draw near, you see that the object is a statue made of crystal. A dark, shapeless form stirs within it. The crystal's cool glow is numbing. You feel compelled to pick it up, but as you reach out, you are suddenly unable to move. Fool! Some hero you are, a pawn of the very man you sought to destroy. Ad Abbas, that's not very nice. Thanks to your help, I now have that through which I can summon the greatest destructive power ever known, Iblis himself. Oh wait, Ad Abbas, yeah. Wait, now I remember. You were bad. Do you know how long I have awaited this moment? 70 years! 70 years I have served the Dark Master while watching for the stars to align. Dark Master. 70 years I have spent learning the magic that controls men's minds and waiting for a fool to fulfill the prophecy for me. Tonight, as the moon arises between the scorpion's claws and the dragon's teeth, I shall begin the ritual that shall make me the master. I will control Iblis and thus control the world. While you, pawn of prophecy, shall remain behind in this tomb, you shall be he who waits behind. Oh, man. I can't believe. Farewell, hero. I cannot believe we just let ourselves get used like that. It's of course. Oh my gosh, the spell has worn off. We've suddenly realized what we've been doing. Ad Abbas hypnotized us into thinking we were his friends, stole that statue. It has been taken by Ad Abbas. The door is blocked by tons of rocks, apparently for good. Oh my gosh, can we move these rocks? Probably not, huh? Come on. Take years to clear away all those rocks from the door. What if we, I don't know, what if we blew them away with a magic air? Can't use it. Can we use the earth elemental to like push it out of the way? Brother. Force bolt, of course. It's always a useful spell. Spell doesn't even begin to move the rocks blocking the doorway. They are too large. Alright, come on. Can we open? Nope. Can we trigger? Alright, is there anything even magical in here? There's still a source of magic in this room. Where? Do we need to practice our dispel magic, or detect magic? Okay, alright, maybe we just need to think clearly. Let's calm ourselves down. Source of magic. Maybe if we look all around. The structure in the center of the room is now dark, and a huge pile of boulders block the only door to the cavern. Maybe there's a way out over here? No. Maybe if I walk around, my lamp will illuminate something that I'm missing. Because I don't see anything. Maybe I just need to adjust my game's brightness, but I don't see anything. Oh, something flashes in the darkness. What is that? Was it there? You pick up a ring and read the inscription, "He who waits behind." As you put it on your finger, you twist it a bit to see its design. Whoa. I may grant you 3 wishes, O Master of the Ring. What is your first wish? What? How do you do? Hello, Master. You still have 3 wishes left. What? Who are you? I've been in the ring so long I think I forgot. You can call me Genie, though. Ah, of course, Genie. We Jinn are very great and powerful. Well, some of us are, anyway. What about the Jean? Yeah, what about the Marid, or Iblis? Iblis was the most powerful of all Jinn. 1,000 years and a year ago, he created a huge city here, and tried to make all men bow before him. Suleiman summoned all the Jinn to his side, and with their power turned the city into Iblis's tomb. Then Iblis himself was caught and bound and became the statue you saw here. Huh. And, what are you doing here? Well, I was supposed to make sure Iblis doesn't get loose, so now I guess I've got to help you bring him back, as the prophecy says. A prophecy, huh? The prophecy may have become a bit garbled over the years, but the original went like this when Suleiman taught it to me. 1,000 years and a year, so shall Iblis be caught in the tombstones of the city where he and I once fought, until moonlight has been captured twixt the scorpion and drake. Then comes a hero from the Northland in the ancient power's wake, led and followed by a dark one, guide to deceit and despair, passing through the trial by fire, trials of water, earth, and air, passing through the door unopened, barrier that yields to none. By my name of Suleiman, so shall this be done. Come at last unto betrayal, and to he who waits behind. That's me. Now how did that go? And Iblis shall rise, and something about a final night. I'll remember it sometime. I'm sure you will. So this Iblis is a pretty bad dude, huh? Iblis was the most powerful of all Jinn. 1,000 years and a year ago, he created a huge city here, tried to make all men bow before him. Suleiman summoned all the Jinn to his side, and with his power, turned the city into Iblis's tomb. Wait a second. I'm so caught up in reading his accent. I have totally asked him about that before. Sorry, I'm reading all that. Alright, yeah, Suleiman. He's the name of power. He's the wisest of the wise, strongest of the strong, most magicalist of the magicians. He was also very kind, and made me he who waits behind, and put me in the ring. Yeah, this ring is beautiful. I'm the Genie of the ring. Suleiman asked for someone to stay here and guard to make sure Iblis didn't escape. I volunteered. All the other Jinn laughed at me because I'm not very good at magic. But not Suleiman. He said I'd do fine and let me be he who waits behind. Guess he was wrong, huh? Iblis is gone and you and I are kind of stuck here, aren't we, Master? I'm your master? You are the Lord of the Ring since you put it on and twisted it. Your wish is my command, as long as it helps return Iblis here. Okay, yeah, this is Iblis's tomb, but now it's kind of our tomb, huh? This used to be the city that Iblis created, but after Suleiman and I and all the other Jinn beat Iblis, it became kind of his tomb, I suppose. Yeah. So let's see. You can, grant me wishes? Seriously? I can grant you 3 wishes by the power of the ring. I can get you anything you want, as long as it is health, prowess, or teleporting you to Iblis. So not very many things, huh? What do you mean, prowess? I can give you the ability of 10 men at any skill you want to improve upon. You have but to wish for strength, or magic, or intelligence, or sneaking, or... well, you get the idea. Excellent. And, did you say you can teleport me wherever I want to go? I'm supposed to make sure Iblis is returned to the Forbidden City. I do have enough magic to take you with me to where Iblis has been taken, I think. Okay, well that's definitely what we're going to do. But first, grant me magic. By my power, may you have the skill of 10 men. You suddenly feel much more skilled. Gee, it's so nice when my magic actually works. What's your next wish, O Master of the Ring? Well, hang on, let's see here. Our magic is at 250. That's over the maximum of what we can train our skills to be. Wow, we're almost out of health, stamina, and mana. I wonder if we should wish for any of those things. Nah, we'll be fine. Intelligence, yeah. I wish to be more intelligent. By my power, may you have the intelligence of 10 men. We suddenly feel much more intelligent. You have but one wish left. Choose carefully, Master. Alright, let's rest. Oh, we can't rest, unfortunate. Well, we better wish. Our final wish should be to teleport to Iblis. There will be no safety for anyone until Iblis is returned, Master. We must hurry and bring him back. In the name of Suleiman ben Daud, the Binder, and by my powers, he who waits behind, take us to Iblis. Wow, what do you know? It worked. My magic really worked. We are now in what you call Raseir. This is as close to Iblis as I could get. There are some very powerful spells coming from that palace over there. We don't have much time. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Oof. There's a soft whisper from the alleyway. Hero friend, what magic you have at your command? The underground is prepared to attack the palace. If you need to enter there, we will provide some distraction for you. However, we are almost ready, so you must hurry before you are caught in our battle. Okay. Sharaf silently sneaks off. Well, I would love to be able to rest. Not sure if this is going to work. There's no time to rest. You have a city to save. Well, let's check out this palace. Okay. This plaza faces the front of the Emir's palace. It is well guarded. A eunuch patrols the parapet. What is that? Oh, it's a scarf left by the harem girl to show the way. Okay, let's go that way. Let's get out of range and levitate once this guy passes. Pillar's too close to the wall. You need more room. Try moving up to a different pillar instead. This one. Halt in the name of the law. Uh-oh, levitate, hurry. Move up to a pillar first. Okay, guards to the gates. Okay, we did that too slowly. Fight valiantly and desperately against overwhelming odds. Suddenly, you and the guards turn as you are rumbling and crashing from inside the palace. No! Iblis is loose! Oops. That Iblis looks pretty scary. Seems as if the land has been destroyed, huh? Alright. You just did your best, but it wasn't good enough. Yep. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Let's go up to this one. Levitate. Good. Climb over there. Walk over this way before anyone sees us. Good. We did it fast. Hurry, Master. You must follow me. You race through the palace passageways, pausing now and again to evade scurrying guards. The genie of the ring, for all of his forgetful nature, seems to have a clear idea of where he's taking you. He can sense where Iblis is, I suppose. Through here, Master. Iblis is close and time is short. There, Master. Through that door over there is the ritual chamber where Iblis is being summoned. Let's go. The people of the city are revolting, and the head abbess has to choose this time of all times to do some sort of magical ceremony. I'm ordered to guard this door when I should be out leading the troops. A pox upon the head of all magicians. You will have to give the orders. Let no one into the palace. If a single person gets past you, I will have your head on a platter. To hear is to obey, sir. Well, what are you waiting for? We need to get to that door. Alright, well, let's save it. And let's go attack this bad boy. Please, we've got to do something. Hurry. So you have managed to escape. Advis does not know everything, it appears. Indeed he doesn't, but this is as far as you'll get. Oh, is it now? So, the would-be hero who thinks he can fight. I will not fight your petty magic. You're not worth my time and effort. What? Guards, to me. guards. What? That's not fun. We have to watch that. I really wanted to fight him. We should have done something differently. Alright, we'll use our magic to get around him. Yeah, we don't have a sword. He won't fight us. Ooh, I see the city is like melting or burning and falling. Pretty cool. Fire against stone. We've learned that fire is stone's weakness. Alright, let's calm this guy down. Is that what we're supposed to do? Kaveen visibly relaxes and appears to lose track of his train of thought. For a moment, he seems not to know what to do. You did it. Now you must go on. Alright. Let's levitate down here. Please, we've got to do something. Hurry. Now, through the door at the top of the stairs is Iblis. There's some sort of spell on the door, but I don't know what it is. There's an awful lot of magic around here. We better take some pills. Take some mana pills. And run to the door. Come on. Open. Right. Hear me, O dark powers. Light the darkness and bind Iblis to me forever. Now, I don't know what to do, so probably die a few times. You seem to have triggered... what was his accent again? You seem to have triggered a magical spell on that statue, Master. Ow. Can we trigger it back? Yes, indeed. That's got it, boss. Now stop those candles. Stop the candles, huh? Let's see. The candles are positioned at the 6 apexes of the hexagram. The statue that has held Iblis for 1,000 years and a year is in the middle. This hexagram was that the brazier is a crucial part of the Iblis ritual. Alright, well, he's a spellcaster. Let's make sure we have reversal protecting us. And then what are we going to do to disrupt this spell? What if we fetched one of these candles? Got it. You will pay. By the powers of all darkness, by the power of my name, shall your soul be mirrored outward, and your body be the same. What does that mean? Oh, fool! So the hero has a reversal spell. Well, there's a way around that. There is. Stop him, Master. Don't let him cast that spell. Let's cast our bread and butter, I think. Or should we cast Dazzle? Let's save it. Let's save it as one more just in case we don't have enough time. Dazzle him. Yeah, he didn't block it. Now we can, I don't know, do something. Trigger Iblis? The spell's about to go off. It'll get you for sure. Oh, I thought he was dazzled. Okay, let's, I guess, cast a flame dart on him. Ow! Everything just bounces off that human. You better try something else quick. Okay, everything bounces off. But just magic bounces off. So what if we knocked that fire on him? Let's see. We can run over there, but I don't think there's time. We need to bounce the spell. We've seen in the city that our spell bounces off the wall. Let's give it a shot. Nah, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Next time, take a tip from Adavis himself. If your spell rebounds from its target, then find another target. Alright, let's try this again. Reversal. Force bolt didn't work there. Lost its energy. We better get closer. Okay, we'll dash over here. And then try. Nope, too slow. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright. I think we are actually already protected by reversal. Alright. Let's dash over here. Okay, and then force bolt. Oh, we did it! No, Master, help me! We did it! Hooray! Thank you, Master. Now I can take Iblis back to his tomb where he will be safe for another 1,000 years and a year. Well, that's good. I knew I would remember it. The real prophecy is 1,000 years and a year, so shall Iblis be caught in the tombstones of the city where he and I once fought. Till moonlight has been captured. We've heard that many times. Then followed by a dark one, blah 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 blah. By the name of Salim, and so shall this be done. Alright, this is new. Come at last into betrayal, and to he who waits behind. Seek ye then to capture Iblis, ere he rises unconfined. Else shall come the night eternal, darkness overshadows light, unless a hero seeks the darkness and restores the wrongs to right. Bye-bye, Master. It's been fun. We feel pretty good. With the help of the slave woman Mayzun, you found the Emir Ali hiding in his bedroom. Oh, I thought it was Hassan. With your urging and a few sharp remarks from Mayzun, the Emir swore he'd restore the city. By the first light of dawn, the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan ordered all fighting to cease and proclaimed the evil rule of Ad Avis and Kaveen to be over. As the Emir began an incredibly dull speech, you slipped away to complete your quest. You stand beside the cracked and dry fountain in Raseir's Plaza of the Fountain. You hold in your hands the water skin containing the water elemental that you captured so long ago in Shapir. The elemental under your command is released into the fountain. The power of the elemental of water has restored the city. You stare in wonder at the powerful transformation of the plaza by the magic of the water elemental. And look what we have here, our friends from Shapir on the magic carpet. We've come full circle, it looks like. The Sultan personally sent me to return you to his palace, hero of all Shapir. Why, thank you, Abduladu. The palace of the Sultan. Adam the Third, thou shalt stand before the Sultan Harun al-Rashid. May he reign forever, to be judged. Will anyone speak for the stranger of the north? We shall speak for Adam the Third. We are Shamin and Shima, keepers of the Kata's Tail Inn. When the Kata were driven from Raseir, we journeyed to the Northland in search of a hero. We met Adam the Third. Through his courage and skills, he restored the Baron's son and daughter and defeated the brigand band terrorizing the valley. He became hero of Spielberg. He journeyed with us back to Shapir. Here he defeated the elements of fire, air, earth, and water to save our city. He is a true hero. Who will speak for this hero of Spielberg? I shall speak for Adam the Third. I am Zayishah, daughter of the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan. In order to escape the repression of my homeland Raseir, I asked this stranger for aid. At the risk to his own life, he helped me escape from the city. He is a true hero. It was my honor. Who will speak for this man of courage? The Sultan shall speak for Adam the Third. The Sultan? That looks like the poet Omar. I am Harun al-Rashid, Sultan of the land of Shapir. I am the poet Omar, teller of tales for all to hear. By the words which have been spoken, by the deeds that have been done, I proclaim this man a hero. I now call this man my son. Sultan, I don't know what to say. Is there anyone now who will speak for this son of the Sultan? I shall speak for him. This man has shown courage in the face of great danger, kindness to those in need, generosity to the poor, honesty in dealing with others, and mercy to his enemies. He is a man of great honor. Adam the Third, Prince Adam the Third, I, Rasha Rakesh Satarna, offer you my sword, Soulforge. Will you accept it, and the title of Paladin that comes with it? Wow, Prince Adam is not sure what to say. I'm sorry, Rakesh. I don't think I can accept. This is your sword. You are still the hero. You should keep it. You tell Rakeesh that the honor is great, but that you feel the way of the paladin is not yours to pursue. I would feel a fraud if I took your sword, Rakeesh. Then I wish you good luck on the road you choose to follow. Wow, and here are our final stats. Now, I am actually really surprised that we were allowed to become a paladin there. I was really not expecting that. We did at least 2 really big plot points that I totally skipped that I thought were requirements for becoming paladin. But I guess not. And yeah, Prince Adam III is a prince once more, son of a sultan. Very exciting. Our stats are incredible. Super pleased about that. Quest for Glory 3 should be no problem for us. Congratulations. Yeah, our final score was not very good, huh? There were 125 points left on the table. I believe it. Yep, many of the puzzles have different or alternate solutions. We're a winner, though. Let's save our game for Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War. We shall be Prince Adam III. I wonder if this will work. Yep, princead.save in the game directory for use in Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War. Looks good. We did it. I hope you really, I hope you guys enjoyed that playthrough of Quest for Glory 2, the VGA remake. I'm pleased with how that went, actually. It looks like 7 episodes if I split this final episode in half. I played it all in one sitting, starting with Chapter 6. And it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I should split it in half, but we'll see. Maybe my editing software will be annoying or whatever. I don't like to edit my videos too much. So anyway, congratulations on winning, and we will be back for Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War, which is, I feel, an underrated Quest for Glory game. Some people say it has some bugs or it's too short or something, but I grew up playing it as a child, and I found it much easier and more intuitive compared with the original Quest for Glory 2, which I greatly struggled with. If I can just say, speaking the name of power, Suleiman, that's so hard to figure out on your own. The only person in the entire game who will mention that name to you is Aziza, and I carefully got her to mention it twice so that it would make sense that Prince Adam would remember that name. And then, of course, Adavis mentions it right before we go in the doorway. But it's very easy to miss. And if all you have to go on is speak the name of power, you know, a child playing this game is going to type in their own name, or Adavis, or, I don't know, Erasmus, or Aziza, or anyone except Suleiman. But anyway, Prince Adam figured it out on the first try. Well done. And, yep, that was a lot of fun. I'm super excited, super pleased at how that went. Again, I was surprised it gave us the option of becoming Paladin. I think it makes sense for Prince Adam to decline that invitation. It kind of does feel like, no, Rakeesh, that's your sword. You keep that sword. It would feel wrong of me to take it. But we are certainly going to be following the honorable path from now on. I feel like that's something that Adam learned in this game, is honor. In the first game he learned kindness. In this game I think he learned honor. He started out as a prince. Perhaps he thought that might makes right in a way, like he's a prince and therefore he's always right. But now he's learned that doing the right thing is what makes you right. And that is very fitting for Quest for Glory 3, which is all about honor, pretty much. So he will use his newfound appreciation for being honorable in the next game. I love this music. I hope my whispering isn't too distracting. But it's such a beautiful theme, and this version is really nice. This is the main theme. It's just very quiet. Well, it looks like that's the end of the credits, and so as the moon moves slowly through the starry sky above the mountains in the desert of Shapir, our hero bids a fond adieu to his latest set of adventures and miserable puns. Where will the road lead next? Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I think I played this whole game with silly clowns turned off, which means that we weren't bombarded with all these cool little Easter eggs of silly things. Although maybe we did see it, because we did see King Graham in the desert that one time. But wait, there's more to come in the next thrilling saga of Quest for Glory by Lori and Corey. Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War. Ooh. That wizard looks scary in the moon. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. I think it just ended. I'm still recording, but the game quit, so I'm not really sure what's happening. It's probably a black screen. So that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed Quest for Glory 2. I'll see you guys next time for Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War.